Alright viewers, welcome back to another DCS World video. We're back in the Phantom in this tutorial learning how to use the EGM62 Walleyes, and this also applies to GBU8 Hobos. So let's get the plane started, shall we? So first things first, you'll set the TV, you'll set the select weapon knob into TV. So I did that, but we'll just cycle it on there, TV. Set the delivery mode to direct. You don't need any sort of calculations for this, the bomb will steer itself. And typically with the hobos and walleye, if the seeker can get a lock, you're usually in range. Barring like really weird launch parameters, like if you're on the deck, then maybe don't drop it at 10 miles. But yeah, so we select the pylons, we have them. We are using the Mark II, I think it's the Mark II walleye, or the Walleye 2 I suppose, and those are 2,000-pound walleyes. They have bigger fins, so they have the same warhead as the GBU8 but more range, and they also have more range than the smaller warheaded Walleye 1, so just if you don't need to use Sidewinders, always use the Walleye 1. Sorry, I always use the Walleye 2. Finally, master armed on, and the aircraft is armed. Last thing to do is come down to here, set this TV, and we now have a video feed of the Walleye's Seeker. So there is a ship somewhere ahead of us. There we go, we see it there on the crosshairs. Speaking of the crosshairs, we have to depress them. So to bore sight the crosshairs to this video feed, you want it roughly at 22 degrees is what the manual says. So now we can pause and let's go hit our target. So, a very important thing to note here is if you've watched my Walleye tutorial in the Hornet, you'll remember that I said that you cannot drop these supersonic, otherwise they'll glide into your aircraft. And that's also true of the Phantom, in fact even more so, because you're dropping them from further up the fuselage, so it has more wing to kind of fly behind before it can loft behind you. So you need to be extra careful to not drop these at supersonic. And you can see here, we have successfully bore sighted the bomb because the ship is in the crosshair and it's also on the bomb crosshair. So that's good. So in order to get a lock, what you want to do is place the crosshair over your desired target and hold the gun trigger until you get a lock. Might be too far away for now, but we'll keep on trying to in range. You also can't be pulling negative Gs when releasing this weapon for the same reason as this. Oh, we got a lock there. Okay, so yep, hold the gun trigger. When you have a lock, hold the gun trigger. We'll loft it a few degrees. And pickle. Okay, bombs away. You heard it fall then. We'll drop the other one just for funsies. We don't need to though, but we'll drop it. See, oh, you see it flew past us there. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's. Yep, got lock there. And pickle. One of these is more than enough to destroy most like small to medium ships you'll find in DCS. Anything bigger than like a Corvette or whatever, it might not one hit, or a frigate. Like it's not gonna one hit like a cruiser maybe, but those will have Sea Whiz. So good luck getting these to hit through a Sea Whiz wall. Let's see if they should be hitting soon. Yep, there you go. You saw them hit there. Shack. And 2 hits. There we go. Good hit. Good hit. Okay viewers, that was a quick tutorial on how to use the EGM62 Walleyes. They can also be used against buildings, so like factories, or stuff like that on like Contention or Heat Bloods Cold War or Flashpoint Levant. I wouldn't use these against ground vehicles because the Seeker's not very zoomed in, it doesn't do well locking on small targets. It was meant to destroy ships and big static objects like buildings. It was not meant to hit like individual tanks. Anyway, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and day. Shark 31 signing off.